Evan Spear, the best PVE weapon in the game. Ostrog, the second best PVE attunement in the game. Flame Charm, the first best PVE attunement. Blind Seer, the best PVE oath in the game. With all these factors combined, a god was born. Diluvious V3 was born. The best Diluvian build. Diluvious V3 is not your average Diluvian build. It's able to do feats that are incapable of a build like this. It's able to one cycle chaser, and I'll let the clip play for itself. Wait, oh my gosh! Oh, one cycle! You're capping! Wait, did I just one cycle chaser on a Diluvian build? Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Not only can this Diluvian build one cycle chaser, it's also able to do the likes of Etheron, being able to easily one cycle Etheron. Oh my gosh, you see that M1 damage? Holy cow. What the hell? Dude. Bro, my sightless... Oh my gosh. My sightless beam wasn't even working and I still one-cycled. This is the best build I ever made. This is literally the best build I ever made. One cycle, no sightless? Bro, I don't know any other build that can do that. Not only can this build one cycle Etheron and Chaser with ease, it's also able to demolish Primadon and any boss you put in its way. Not only that, this build specializes in speedrunning and being able to demolish Diluvian with ease. Alright guys, before I get into the build showcase, I just want to say one thing. In this video, there will be a secret word hidden inside of the Diluvian gameplay. And if you find the secret word, all you guys have to do is DM me in my Discord server. And I will, DM me the secret word and send a screenshot of the secret word in whatever it be. Whether it's in the corner, whether it's near my mantras, there will be a secret word hidden on screen. So DM me the secret word, screenshot where the secret word is, DM me, join my Discord server in the description, and then DM me and be like, yo, I found the secret word, and I will give you 2 relics of your choice. Any 2 relics you want, I will give it. If you want 2 moon's eyes, I'll give you 2 moon's eyes. If you want 2 idols, I'll give you 2 idols. If you want 2 sinners, I'll give you 2 sinners. So if you guys do find the secret word, DM me it. But have a blessed day, y'all, and enjoy the build showcase. Oh, what is good, you guys, bro? And now that the intro is done, we're just gonna get straight into the build showcase, man. What you're seeing right now is these are my solo Diluvian world record attempts. I did Diluvian about 3 times, and I tried to go for the solo Diluvian world record. But, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's very, very hard, especially since I'm always running 150 ping. But I got pretty close to the world record, and I'm pretty sure I got really close to the Wave 25 world record, too. I think I'm, like, top 3-ish, something like that, but yeah, and a lot of these clips, my clipping software mostly crashes because I don't have a lot of storage on my PC. So every time I try to go to Wave 50, it just doesn't record the last bits because I don't have a lot of storage. But we're just going to get into the build, man. Right now, I'm going to throw up the pre-shrine and post-shrine stat order for this build. It's very important that you follow the stat order, because if you don't follow the stat order, the build's going to come out completely different unless you have infinite moon's eyes. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't have infinite moon's eyes, so I would suggest that you guys copy the stat order. There is a couple things I want to talk about with the builder, though. As always, the builder link will be in my Discord server in the description. I don't gatekeep my builds. Literally, just join the Discord server, go to the build channel, click on the DILUVIOUS V3, and you'll see the builder, and you'll see everything. But this is the stat order. Here's the thing I want to talk about, though. So, originally, this build was supposed to go Pale Briar, right? But I talked to a couple people like Ben, Sardine-ish, all those people, and I start to realize that they're actually using the Enforcer's Axe over the Pale Briar. And I'm going to be honest, it's kind of personal preference, because personally I like using the Pale Briar. But here's the thing. When I was making this build, I accidentally went heavy before Frost. And that made it so when I used Shrine of Mastery, I wasn't able to shrine down 3 points. So it didn't work. So make sure you guys follow the stat order. It's very important you follow the stat order, because if you don't, you're going to have to rely on the Enforcer's Axe, which is not a bad thing. I mean, in no way, shape, or form is using the Enforcer's Axe a bad thing. But personally, I think that you guys should use the Pale Briar, because the AoE is really, really nice on it. It's very, very, very good, okay? Out of my experience of using Pale Briar, I think it's better than Enforcer's Axe. But obviously, I was forced to use the Enforcer's Axe because I accidentally went I accidentally went 30 Frost before I went heavy, which made it so I couldn't shrine because I already had Steam Path unlocked, so I couldn't even shrine a master. So just follow that stat order, please, or you're gonna mess up the build, and I don't want that to happen. But that is the stat order and all the stats. I'm gonna throw up a picture of all the mantra modifiers on screen right now. These are every single mantra modifier and gem you are gonna need for this build. Copy all of those. Pause the video, slow down the video, do whatever you want. But that is every single mantra modifier and gem that you need on this build, right? Honestly, guys, this build's not really hard to use. It's not hard to prog either. It's a very, very simple build. You quite literally use Warden's Blade, Burning Servants, M1, and you kill every single mob any wave. If you make this build, you'll be able to solo your Wave 50 without having any problem in the world. I can guarantee that. If you make this build, and you follow the stat order, and you get the right equipment, you are good. And that leads to me talking about equipment. The equipment you guys are going to want to be using is, firstly, you are going to want to have a Parasol Planner. Very, very important, because you have stuff like Flame Within, Shade Devour, right? That's what you need. You also need a Crimson Pathfinder Elite. Very important. 5% DVM is really nice. But if you want to be tanky, go with the Iron Thing. Go with the Delver's Duster. Go with something else. But the 5% DVM is very nice, especially for speedrunning. But if you don't want to speedrun, so be it. A couple things. Star Boots, obviously. What rings? I have a lot of people asking me what rings I use. Go ahead and use yourself the Deep Fire ring, Ishin's ring, Diver's ring, and Akira's ring. But let me stop there, because I don't want to tell you guys to use an Ishin's ring unless you are very skilled. right? And I'm not even trying to be egotistical. If you end up using the Ishin's Ring, Diluvian is going to be 3 times harder because you take so much damage in Diluvian when you have an Ishin's Ring on. The only reason I'm using an Ishin's Ring on is because I have 7,500 hours on Deepwoken, and I'm able to play intelligently, and I'm able to play in a good way to not die. And I have a God Roll Sacred Field as well, so I don't know if you guys are going to have that, all that stuff I just listed, but if you don't want to use the Ishin's Ring, go ahead and use something like, maybe, if you don't use the Ishin's Ring, man, I would say use Prophet's Ring or Dawnfist Ring, something like, I would say go Dawnfist Ring because you do go 15 strength on this build, and any damage helps, to be honest. And as I'm talking about taking this and Diluvian being hard, another thing I want to talk about is Vitality, Song Chant, Air Edition, and Proficiency. Very, very important. You need to note this down. So as you see right now, I have no Song Chant, right? I go pretty much no Song Chant on this build. If you want to solo Diluvian every single time without having any problems in the world, don't go with Ishin's Ring. Go 6 Vitality, 6 Proficiency. Those are the most perfect stats to solo Diluvian easily. If you don't want to speedrun, don't go Ishin's Ring and go 6 Vitality. But if you do want to speedrun, unfortunately, you're going to have to use the Ishin's Ring, man. It increases your damage a good amount. Your damage is increased a good amount, but you take so much damage. And you got to be careful with that. That's why you guys need to have a Sacred Field, and specifically you need a physical God Roll Sacred Field. I mean, actually, no, it doesn't have to be God Roll, but it has to be a Sacred Field that's very, very viable. And that leads to the next topic, preparing for Diluvian. If you walk into Diluvian without any preparation, it's not going to be easy. It doesn't matter what build you're going to be on, it's not going to be easy. You guys are going to want to walk in Diluvian with 5 repair kits, 20 McGurgers, and around 30 to 25 gold. And you may be asking why I'm talking about gold. The reason why I'm bringing up gold is because this build, you unlock Iron Sing. And the reason you unlock Iron Sing is because when you consume 1 gold, you get a 10% damage buff on only your M1s for 30 seconds. Let that sink in. You get a 10% damage buff for 30 seconds. Very, very good. And it takes like 1 second to pop the gold. No problem at all. So, very, very nice to have that gold. And then the McGurgers gives you like a 5%, around 5%, 4% damage buff, which is actually more than you think. That 5 for 4% is actually better than you would think. So it's very, very nice. And then obviously the repair kits are self-explanatory. You obviously need repair kits because you cannot use Graceful Flame and Diluvian still. You still cannot use Graceful Flame and Diluvian, which is, I'm not even going to say anything about the devs. I don't want to cause any beef, but just know I'm very frustrated about it. And I don't know if they're going to fix it because a lot of people have been telling me, oh no, it's not intended. It's intended. It's intended. Why would it be intended for them to remove Graceful from Diluvian? Do they hate Diluvian that much? But, I mean, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you guys right now. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like the video, subscribe, join my Discord server if you want the builder link, and ask me any questions. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments, or you could just simply join my Discord server, at me in general, like at Lactus, what's the stat order, how do I use the build, what mantras do. Even though I just showed you guys pretty much everything you need. If you do have further questions, join my Discord server, DM me, at me, or comment it down in the YouTube comments because I will reply to every single comment. But, I hope you guys have a blessed day. For the rest of the video, I'm going to be showing other clips of me trying to get the world record on this build, which actually I was pretty successful. But, hope you guys have a blessed day and enjoy the rest of the video. Peace out!
that guy. New perspective gain from all the pain and strain. And when I come back on stronger than ever before. Don't be scared. Look into my eyes. Now tell me the things you know about me. I'm like that. If it isn't me, my heart is hard to break down. It's to let go. I'm under this. It's going down. Don't you know what you're touching? But you sure got that clue. How about here we go? Don't you know? No more eye. And as I look to the horizon, not a cloud, clouds and stormy winds go too cold. Like it creeps up out of nowhere, all of a sudden you miss not what you foretold. You never see it coming. You see, some of mine is that's where you're done. But the time it hits you, you're not surprised. Think you got your game found out. Do it deep, get 'em 2 steps ahead, yeah. Go, step into my way, stand down. Keep the drop, 1 step and step. Like it could be to say goodnight, oh, with blue skies. But now life seems like your last resort. It's not an accident, I know. You rise, I turn my street, sing it to deeper. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is the best for eyes. You're done. But the time it hits you, you're not surprised. I'm coming. My game's always the best of mine. You're spanning. But let you did it.
Such an idiot.